All right, we've got some weather today. We have a little patch of sunlight coming through right now, but that's going to fade pretty quickly since all of the sky, including right below the sun, is all dark clouds. It's been snowing intermittently today, and even in those little showers, it's been quite a bit of snow, though it doesn't seem to really be adding up much. But I'm not really too worried about the weather actually affecting the drive, like the roads or anything like that. So I'm excited to get out there, but first, we need to get our bag set up. Let's hit it. I'm only about 5 minutes into the drive and I see some elk to my right. There's only about 3 of them. They're all cows. I don't know if it's really worth it. I love elk, as you know, but even in good lighting, I don't really care for the backdrop, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time here. Wow, I have an additional couple elk that I didn't see that are actually running next to my car and going on 40 miles an hour, and they're really keeping up. It felt good. It felt like I got it, but you never know until you review it. And I don't want to review it quite yet. I want to see it on a bigger screen, and I don't want to waste any daylight. Onward! As we get further into the drive, you can tell those intermittent snow showers are sticking a lot more out here towards the Utah border. You can see it really sticking on some of these plants. It makes for a gorgeous view though, and if we can get some wildlife with some of this white behind it, it's going to make the photo even that much better. Well, the snow is starting to fall again. Let's see if it actually sticks. Well, I see what I think are some deer. They're pretty far off right now, so I gotta pull forward a little more to see if I can get a better glimpse of them here. Okay, so they're not in a great spot. They're pretty far away, but I really like the white, and it's starting to snow just a tiny, tiny flakes. I'm curious if it'll show up, so we're going to give it a try. Alright, I think I got the best shots that I can get. They're standing kind of like a statue. They're not really moving a lot, so not too interesting, and I think we can find better. So let's continue. Right in front of me I see what I think are elk, but the road curves in a way that we don't really get closer, so might have to skip them. We'll see. Oh, we got some deer crossing the road right in front of us right now. All right, so I took some photos of him. The lighting was really good. I liked the snow around him, and they were close, which is really important. But there's just a ton of crap in the way. There's a little wire fence, and then we have some trees, and then we have the irrigation system. So it's just a lot of the frame. Yeah, those ones we saw in the distance just a second ago behind those deer are definitely elk. They're starting to move over a little better into view here. I took a photo on the big camera just to see what it would look like, and they're on a slope pretty far away, so it makes the image pretty flat, which I don't like. And the hard part about having to stick to the road, because everything's private property around, is you really can't get a better view. This is just gorgeous conditions to do some landscape photography, but got to stick to the mission. I only have so much time. Daylight's already running out, and I've got to find some more deer. I am not ready to turn around yet. So I just spotted 3 does that are actually pretty close, and they're in a perfect place. I really like the area that they're in. They're just over this tree, so they can't see me quite yet, but I know they know I'm here. They were looking at me as I was coming in. So I'm trying to sneak around and see if I can get something, but these ones look a little more skittish, so I'm a little nervous. Okay, so now I see 4 of them. They're starting to walk away from me though. Wow, I just love this backdrop though. That is so gorgeous. I have my tripod set a little bit farther to the ground than what I normally shoot, just because I want to get more of that depth of field with the bushes in the foreground. Alright, it's getting pretty dark now. I'm starting to see my headlights pretty well, which is sort of a telltale sign it's going to be just way too high of an ISO to use, at least for that camera with the 6.3 aperture on the lens. Okay, after action report. I wouldn't say I'm thrilled or dissatisfied with today. I'm kind of in the middle. We only saw about 20 deer. We can see anywhere from 50 to 100 plus sometimes in the spring and summer. And for the weather, I don't mind clouds until I'm doing this drive at sunset, and then it gets dark so much faster, and I need all the light I can with this f6.3 lens that I'm using. And when it comes to snow, I actually love the look of snow in videos if it's big enough flakes to see and coming down hard enough. I got this video that I'm about to show you on the same drive a couple months ago in the dead of winter. I wasn't recording at that point for a video, so I only have the end result, but I'd love to show you even though it's not from today. Isn't that cool? I would love to get another shot like that. And I'm kind of running out of time because right now it's April, so the snow is going to stop pretty soon. So yeah, I didn't see a lot of wildlife, and the clouds really sucked out the light at the end there. But overall, I'm still happy I went because it's always just a fun experience, whether you see something or not, especially with how beautiful it was with all of the snow. And I think you just got to keep an optimistic mind when it comes to this stuff, because not every drive is going to be perfect. You're not going to see everything all the time. And that's okay, because it makes it that much more special when you do have those awesome experiences and you do get those fantastic shots in videos. And when it comes to these videos, these are not compilations of the best moments or anything like that. These are just vlogs of my drives. So it's going to be each drive as it's each little video. But I don't have too much of a format for these videos. I just like to share what I see with you.